Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the August 2nd episode of Dalmor Radio. I am your host, Dalmor. Holy fuck, what are you doing? Thank you. Okay. Welcome to the August 2nd episode of Dalmor Radio. I'm your host, Dalmor, coming to you live from Mountain Bunker deep in the eastern Kentucky wilderness. Shit, man. I don't know what to talk about. How about canned food? I did buy some canned mackerel yesterday. I don't know if that's going to be any good or not. I don't just eat canned ham. I also eat pizza and burgers and mozzarella sticks. Canned pizza. Does that exist? Is there canned pizza? I need to research this immediately. Oh my gosh, canned pizza. I don't think it is. There's like packaged pizza? Maybe? Like a fucking MRE? What is this? Yeah, this is like MRE pizza. Look at this. Look at this. I posted the link in chat. What is this? Shit, I want to try it. I want to try the survival pizza. Oh, it's not very good though. It only has 3.1 out of 5 stars on Amazon. It's not very good apparently. Self-heating, fully baked, heats with any water. The technology that goes into MREs is like insane. Like, how do you just pour water and then it heats itself? Like, that's crazy. Review by D. Steffens, #doxed. I don't usually review many items, but this is a complete waste of money. There was 0 cheese on this pizza. It was barely warm, and we followed directions to a T. The crust was hard as a rock, and the taste was absolutely horrible. I love pizzas all kinds. This is garbage. Should get 0 stars. Damn, that's crazy. All right, well, really, some of the rest are good though. Like some of the brainless oatmeals, but like some of the other products I got have lots of like review. Oh my gosh, have lots of good reviews. So I don't know. Let me search image. Is there an image of canned pizza? There's canned pizza spread. Okay. All right, that's enough. That's enough. I need to focus. Okay, we need to focus. We need to lock it in here. Okay, we gotta do the coin flip. We gotta do the coin flip. All right. For those who are unaware, typically I do a coin flip at the start of Thalmor Radio to determine what I talk about. If I get a heads, I talk about politics and war. If I get a tails, I talk about Dragon Ball. So we're going to see what kind of show tonight is. If it's a politics and war show or a Dragon Ball show. So I'm going to flip it. And it's heads. It is a politics and war show tonight. Dragon, like, except for but for real though, like, except for Akira Toriyama being dead, like, Dragon Ball fans kind of do be eaten. Because we got Dragon Ball Daima airing later this year, and then you got Sparking Zero coming out later too. So that's pretty good. But anyways, when I get drunk, I don't watch new Sparking Zero trailers until I get drunk, and then I'll watch them, and then I get fucking hype at all of them bullshit. I did try playing Legends. I didn't get into it. That's not saying the game was bad. I don't know. I have a hard time sticking with mobile games. They're not eating bananas like 12 times in a row. Okay, fair enough. HP. Yeah, Dopian looks pretty fun. Anyways, politics and war. Well, I guess we're going to discuss politics and war. I need to discuss something. Militarization. Yeah. So something's happened. Lysander was very adamant that war was going to break out in like 30 minutes. I don't know if that's true. So we'll see, I guess. He gets no say. I resent that, Kiwi. I trust Lysander. I trust the cat profile picture media news show guy. Okay. I think if he says something, there's like a 60% chance it's true. Which might sound bad, but it's better than me. I'm like 30. If I say something, I say it's only true like 30% of the time. Okay, I would say Lysander is at least twice as good as me on that stuff. So, oh my gosh, what's happening? Fucking nose. It's all the salt. All the salt's gone to my brain. It's licking at my nose. Evil Piggy Flu says, dude, those retards at EVH do be crazy. Might break the nap any day. That would be incredibly base if it happened. But will it happen? Probably not, no matter how mentally ill they are. Ah, jeez. Tomato says, don't report the news, become the news. That's basically Thalmor Radio. It's like, this Thalmor Radio is not my first show. Back in 2017, when I was the leader of KT, I ran Templar Radio, which only had, I think, about 6 episodes. And it was a guest-oriented show, but I ran out of guests. And it fell apart after that. It got gradually worse and worse after the first 3 episodes. And I learned that in order to do a show, you had to be the content. So that was my philosophy in 2019. It had to be me. It was all on me. Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my okay. All right, but for real. So some alliances have militarized. Looks like, ow! I bit my tongue again. What the fuck? Oh, I wasn't even eating that time. Jeez. Ah. So Event Horizon militarized the 5553, and then the House was also militarizing. And the House is what? Grumpy, Sword Coast, and TKR. I thought I read somewhere that Singularity was militarizing, but I haven't looked. I just kind of chill, honestly. I should look though. I should look. Let's look. Let's check on the state of the game. Email, password, DFTY. All right, login successful. All right. Alliances. Updated information. Thank you guys for the pings. All right, so Camelot militarized, Singularity did. Yeah. Okay. Things are indeed happening. Cajun says, "Who's going to hit who in the upcoming global?" That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know the facts. I need Lysander expert opinion. I'm still having to relearn the politics of the game because I've just been kind of not all with it for a while now. What the fuck is this? Oh shit! I don't think I want to. Oh my gosh. Okay. You can't hit KT. KT does not consent, so you legally cannot hit KT. If the alliance you want to hit does not legally consent, you can't hit them. That's been a rule. It's always been the rule. Been a rule for a long time. It's the best rule, and we should all obey it. People, okay, according to this poll in Tidbits taken a week and a half ago, people think Sail is going to get hit the most. If not Sail, then Rose Sphere. Huh. Okay, okay. Shit, guys. I mean, I don't know what else is really going on. So people are military. Let's look at the treaty web. That's a good place to go with this information. We know it's militarizing. So let's look at the treaty web. So you got House over here, and then you got Rose over there. Wait, is Rose militarizing? Shit. I don't think they are. But Singularity is in Camelot. So there's Camelot, and there's Singularity. Okay. So who are they going to hit? They could hit Rose. They could go for the king. They could hit. Oh, it's over. Oh, the Syndicate and TKR used to kind of like. Oh no, they still kind of are in their own little blob, their own little section of the treaty web. I don't know. I think it's a bit more interconnected now. Huh. Anyways, yeah, they could hit gosh, it's such a fucking mess. It's just everyone's tied to everyone through someone else. What a mess. What a mess of a web that we have spun for ourselves here. Jeez. Yeah, they could hit Rose, they could hit whoever. I have no opinion. I have no opinion. I have no commentary to give. Thank you for tuning in. All right, Lysander, I need your expert opinion. Hop on. And let me switch to push to talk. That's so funny that you would say, oh fuck, because when you messaged me at Five Tail and said, hey, Thalmor, don't you have a show tonight? I said, oh fuck, as well. And now I am putting the burden of performance onto you, and at the realization of what I'm asking, you were also like, oh fuck. Very funny. Very funny. Cajun, you are not in my gov, so I don't have to listen to you. You know what? KT won't mill up. We just won't. We're just not going to mill up. We're just going to farm. The Knights Templar is a peaceful alliance that wants to coexist and have friendly relations with all other alliances and nations. We are open to defensive treaties. what's a good name for a bunch of farming Templars? Knight. I can't think of a good name. Hand of Farm came natural, but there really isn't one for KT. Farmers Templar, maybe. Knights Taxers? I don't know. That was forced. Jeez. Knights of the Farmland? Okay. Okay. Getting someone good with that one. Farmers of the Farmland. Yep. It's peasant time. It's peasant time. It's almost harvesting season. Yeah, that's us. That's us. Whew. Lysander, you are muted, by the way. I don't know if you know that, but I'm letting you know. Peasant Templar, there you go. Farms Farmler. Hey, there we go.
Just had to get set up. Okay, Thelmore, what am I here to assist with?
Well, I mean, people are milling up. What is going to happen?
There's a limited amount of what can be said here. What I will point out is that I think a significant amount of this was in reaction to the earlier militarization. If you look and see, it's very clear that, I mean, you have, Empire of the Romans milling up. Okay, that's nothing. Unforgiven Legion milling up. Okay, that's nothing. And then you look at 420 today, the shift in Event Horizon began, moving to 5553. And so, I mean, like in Ron, militarization alerts for Locutus from 420 through 644, it's just all EVH going to 5553. And then you see House switch. And then later on, you see TLM, Camelot, or at least Epi did. I'm unsure of whether the rest of Camelot did as well. Singularity does. So, if I had to speculate, I would call this the KT effect, in that, in the same situation as when KT militarizes and the rest of the game freaks out and goes to 5553, EVH began militarizing, or at least switching to the units for Max Mill. That's not to say that they've built them, but like if you look at the mill graphs right now, you can see TKR and Grumpy have all actually begun building their units. I'm just scrolling through now to see if anyone else has. Let's see. The offshore, one of the offshores for EVH, or at least one of their smaller alliances, Aurora, the old Aurora Alliance, has gone to Max Mill. Singularity and Camelot have both actually begun building units. So we'll see what happens. I mean, it's not, let me look at EVH themselves here. Event Horizon has begun building units. So it's not to say that tonight necessarily is 100%. Although it's possible, especially with double buys. But I mean, I would find it unreasonable. The nap ends when? This is the nap extension. Let's see. I have to scroll through to find it. Extended by 3 months. August 18th. So militarizing more than 2 weeks in advance, this being the NAP extension that did not include House or Pentaforce. 16 days, 17 days in advance is fairly extensive. So all that to say that I don't have a clear answer for you that I can voice, but I would realistically anticipate that conflict would occur sooner rather than later, given such an early militarization, unless everyone's going to sit around with their thumb up their rear for the next 17 days. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking it was kind of early. I don't know if it ended like early. I knew it ended in August. I don't know if it ended sooner or later. But yeah, basically the middle of the month, and here we are at the beginning. Which I mean, people have done that. People have milled up and sat around for a long time, just chilling. So we'll see what happens. I can go to 10 and see if anything comes of it.
I mean, you absolutely don't have to. All I have to run on is speculation and things I can't say out loud. But like I said, I would anticipate something within like the next week if it's gonna happen pre-nap. Just because, like, see, I don't understand it, and maybe if this is what occurs and people just twiddle their thumbs for 2 weeks, then somebody can educate me later, or I will educate myself and learn on why people choose to lose half a month of income. But my presumption would be, if you're not reacting to something, which I would argue like the earlier alliances to militarize are not reacting, they are acting. You don't act to militarize and willingly just lose income for that long unless you're going to do something. So I can't say with 100% certainty, but if you want to wait, it's 15 minutes. You can probably talk about real life politics or something. Something had to have happened in the game that is worth talking about. So you can try that, but otherwise I can't make 100% guarantee for you. Wish I could.
Nah, I'll do it. I can claw and crawl my way to 10. Thank you for coming on, listening. Or anything else?
Not at all from me. I hope everyone else has a good time listening, and you have a good rest of the night, Thalmor.
Thank you. You too, Lysander. Let me go ahead and turn back my voice activity. Oh, so good, so good. Do not have to hold down control to speak. I can just vocalize, and my voice goes out across the airways. My freedom of speech, free speech gets broadcasted to the detriment of everyone else. All right. I don't have much to say about real life stuff. I do. I'm just going to report. I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to ask one neutral question to the audience, and then I'm going to raise one point about something, and that's it. I'm not going to. Used to be I would really pop off about how I feel about things. It's like I don't feel like it. So fuck. Oh so Joe Biden dropped out of the race. He said, "Hey, I'm not doing this anymore." So Harris is now the nominee, or looks like she's going to be the nominee. And apparently, a lot of the polls say she's up in the swing states. And I kind of want to ponder that to the audience, what you guys think about that, because I remember the 2020 primaries, and Harris got no traction. And now apparently she's winning all these Rust Belt voters. So that doesn't really make sense to me. But I want to know, especially some of you who are more left leaning in the audience, if you could enlighten me on that a little bit, because there's a little I'm having trouble squaring that circle. Okay, got it. Now, in terms of news that I want to go over, there was a there was it's the fucking Middle East. The leader of Hamas was in Iran, and he fucking exploded. I don't really know what was up with that. And then I think Hezbollah launched a rocket into northern Israel, and it blew up a bunch of kids at a soccer game. So seems like things are getting, and I think Iran was beating a war drum today or yesterday, and it was things are going to happen. I don't know. So we'll see what happens with all that. Doesn't seem like it's cooling down over there, unfortunately, but it is what it is. And that's basically all the real life stuff I care to touch on, really. We're going back to the same, but I don't think so. We'll see. Human skin. My county's interesting because my county was blue, but it's became red as time's gone on. I think the county Republican Party takes a lot of credit for that, for helping flip the county. It's not a very well populated county either. Oh, I know one thing that. So here's the thing. Look, I will. You know, I prefer Trump to Biden, and especially Trump to Harris. I actually didn't. I thought Biden was okay. I didn't think he was that bad. Um, Harris, I think, will be worse, and so I'm willing to cast a vote for Trump. But My first pick, and I think I've said this like from the beginning. My first pick was always DeSantis, and I am reminded of that again when I saw an article yesterday about how DeSantis like passed a law that made it so that banks can't just close down the accounts of people for like political activity. And I thought that was great because debanking is something you see a lot in the right wing. You know, oh, you're going to stand for a right wing cause, or you're a right wing figure, and you get canceled or something. Well, there goes your bank account. Like that's bullshit. So, I think, and you see, I see this like you probably do, or you probably should have the right to like have a bank account, right? That probably should be a right at some point. So we'll see. Oh, got to respond. I think Avatar Patrick asked if I'm from rural Kentucky, and the answer is yes. But is my county had gone blue a couple of times, like in recent election cycles, or was bluer, and that's kind of been shifting since 16, I think it was. Blue for Biden or blue for the Bashir? It went blue for Bashir. I think it went blue for Obama in 2012. It did go blue for Bashir. I was talking in presidential elections. It's been flipping more red. Actually, maybe in all elections. I need to review it more. I'm just reading chat. Y'all doing a good job entertaining yourselves, and I appreciate. I feel like a parent because y'all are just like chatting, keeping yourselves engaged. I don't have to do anything. Well, geez, fine. I'll fucking go back to reading Twitter then. Gee, if you guys are just gonna stare at me, it's not like I like you or anything, Baka. All right. So, anyways, I was so proud of myself. Um, I got the Quest 2, right? And I got so I bought the Quest 2 back in like January. And I bought the Elite strap for it, and like I thought the strap was already attached when it came in. But then a couple weeks ago, I found the box of the strap that was like in the laundry room for some reason. And I wanted to play a VR game on my Quest 2 while I was drunk last night. So, but like, I don't know, it's a little uncomfortable without the strap. So I had to, while like 6 drinks deep, I figured out using both the video tutorial and the instructions. I figured out how to install the Elite strap, and I was so proud of it because, yeah, I was really drunk. Yeah, so I was a little proud of it. It was funny. And now my Quest 2 is a lot more stable and comfortable. Fuck yeah. I really do recommend, like, if you're an Epic gamer, you really should, like, assuming it is financially responsible for you to do so, you probably should play a VR game at some point in your life because, like, it really is a different experience and a much better one. I actually play, like, I have some, um, there's a game called Swordsman, and it's a medieval stabbing simulator game. But you can fight unarmed, and you can have it so that the bots are also unarmed. And I literally practice my kickboxing with that. Like I clear out my living room, so it's just a big open space, and I will like physically move in person to move. Like I won't use the joystick. I will physically move myself, and like you can. I like it's precise enough that I can actually like dip in real life and dip under the bot's punch, and then like counter swing and stuff. It's fun. It's good cardio. Buy tomato. Luna, you say Tarkov. Do you mean Pavlov? Because I keep confusing Tarkov with Pavlov. I did get Pavlov, and it's kind of eh. I only play offline because my internet sucks, and the bots are like retarded. Even on hard mode, the bots don't do anything. They walk to you in a single straight line, and occasionally shoot, and it's just kind of like eh. I wasn't bothered with it. Hell yeah, Bellend is an epic Minecraft gamer. Why are you saying fuck you? I was cheering you on. Fine, okay, fucking your build sucks. Burn it down. I hope Herobrine steals all your stuff. Okay, there you go. Sheesh. Balmoria server, jeez. That'd be crazy. I did have a realm with some friends once, and one of them was an atheist. So I would just like he would build something, and I would build a cross next to it, and it would piss him off. It was really funny. You played Population 1 yet? That sounds vaguely familiar. I don't know. I don't know what that is at the top of my head though. I'll be honest. Like I where I'm at in my life right now, I really can't sit down and just play like a mindless video game like I used to. It's like I'll play a narrative game because it's a story. I'll play a visual novel because it's a story to engross myself in. Stir the emotions. I'll play a VR game because it's exercise. It's such a new and fun experience. But like, sit down and play Grand Theft Auto 5 for like 5 hours. I can't do that anymore. Play like Minecraft for 3 hours. I can't do that anymore. It's just I gotta. I'm getting older. I have to spend more of my time a little bit more wisely. Not that I can't do it, but I just yeah. I need to prioritize things a bit more. All right, well it's 9:58. We'll see here in a few minutes if a war breaks out or not. I don't think so. So if there's no war, I'm going to I don't know, do something. You know what the crazy thing about getting older is? I look back on my younger self, like even when I was like 18, and I compare how I was then to how I am now, and it's like 18-year-old me wasn't even conscious. I feel like I only recently became conscious in like the past like, maybe 2 years. As an ancient man, do you have any tips for me on how to spend my early 20s? Yeah. So what I've been doing this year is I have this year I started doing a couple things that I wish I had done sooner. And that was I just going out more, doing stuff, and that's been like going to kickboxing, going to the gym and working out, and make like assertively putting myself out there to hang out with people and make new friends and stuff, and like make spontaneous plans. And it's really made me feel alive in a way I haven't in a very long time. And I wish I'd done all that stuff sooner. Like I've been doing kickboxing since December. I've been lifting weights since February, and I just imagine like, oh my gosh, what if I started doing all that when I was 18? Like I would be so skillful. I would be like so buff and strong, and I'd be a completely different person. Now it's like I can still be that way, but now it's now I'm gonna be that way in my early 30s instead of now. And time's gonna pass anyways. So I would say get out there and live life. Um, and I'd say do the things you want to do. Do the things you want to do. I put off a lot of stuff. I'm in the process of becoming Catholic. I wish I started that sooner as well. I don't have regrets for the things that I do. I have regrets for the things that I didn't do. Um, and and if you're younger, that's what I say. I say become socialize with people, go out and like get some good exercise. When you exercise, your brain chemicals like activate in a way. Like it's not that I was unhappy before. That's not really true. But like, I do kickboxing 3 times a week for an hour, and then I go to the gym and lift weights for about an hour. So I'm getting, 4, 5, 6 hours of exercise like a week. Really intense cardio followed by like pretty moderate like weightlifting, and it's like it really has made me feel better, especially with like again having an active social life with people in person. Like that also is it's also really good to hang out with friends. So it's been this trifecta that has just made me feel better as a person. Yeah, I do feel happier. I wasn't unhappy before, but I do feel happier now. And yeah, that's my advice. Do the things you want to do, be active, and like live life. There you go. I hope you heard all that. I was kind of yapping. I got some belly fat I don't like, but if I like, but I don't think I can get rid of the belly fat without like compromising my bulking. So I'd rather like, um, I'd rather keep bulking and building muscle, but keep the belly fat than like then compromise my efforts and lose it. So and to Luna's point, Luna is right. And to Luna's point, I've come to learn that if you're like being around a lot of women, like it's easier to handle rejection because it's like my problem for me because I was so under socialized. It was like I would fix it on one girl, and then if it didn't work out, I'd be like, oh man. But now it's like, oh, if it doesn't work out with this one, I got like 3 others I can like hit up, and it's it's a real game changer. Got you, Dark Sinji. Thanks, Lucky. I was raised Protestant, but it's like, yeah, I guess I am kind of ending like 400 years of my family, turning their back on Rome, I guess. I think I'm getting, if I decide to go through with it, the summer our CIA class ended, so I might be getting confirmed this month. I don't know. We'll see. But I might put it off. I'm still discerning a little bit. I've fallen in love with the sacraments and I've fallen in love with the tradition, but I'm a little bit hung up because the Orthodox Church has some interesting stuff. So I'm kind of discerning between the two. But the Orthodox Church is so much smaller. I think there's only like one. I think there's only one Orthodox church in Kentucky, and it's like which it's an hour away, thankfully. But it's like if I want to partake in the sacraments, confession, the Eucharist, if I'm going to do that reliably, like anywhere in the world, it's going to be from a Catholic church. So, and also just the Catholic Church is so much larger. Even the Orthodox Church, some of the different Orthodox churches aren't even communing with each other. Whereas you do have like this one unified Catholic Church, and of course it's the biggest one. And so I don't know. I'm still discerning. We'll see. All right, I'm done. Thanks, guys. Eat canned ham and work out and socialize with people and violate naps. There we go. That's the takeaway from the night. Bye. Good night.